Hello, fellow dudes. I am back again. Haha. I'm gonna get right back into it. Went to the mall today. I'm gonna just talk about my day. I went to the mall today, Sunday. Not really anything to do. I was invited for a turkey dinner, but I didn't want to drive. Like an hour to see my sister for the turkey dinner. I was feeling kind of shitty. So I went and I tried to get some daylight. It was kind of cold, so I went in the mall and I walked around the mall, got like some fries and a smoothie. There was a kid in the mall, like really young, comically young. Someone took a picture of it because it was actually like pretty funny. He was like maybe 10 or 11, and he had like a puffer jacket on and a shiesty, and he had 2 security on him. So he like just came out of a store, and I guess he stole something or something, but like he was like comically young, like it was like a 6th grader or something like that. And I mean, like, kids do that kind of shit. Like people get kind of in hysterics, like, where are the parents? And that is true, like the parents should be there obviously, but like there's a lot of latchkey kids that kind of are out there doing that. I was kind of one of those kids. I never stole from the mall, but I was still kind of in that kind of grouping. But it was pretty funny. Like, he was just wearing, like, it was kind of like everything that you'd see like a current rapper wearing. Like, it was like the exact fucking thing, with the shiesty and like the chains and the puffer jacket, and it was 2 security on him, and someone was laughing in front of me and took a picture of it, like a badass little kid type thing. But so that was kind of funny. What else? Like, I went to the casino. I lost money. That was another thing that actually happened last night. That wasn't today, but not a lot of money either, like $50. But I went in, I put $50 on red roulette, and boom, gone. And I had a bad feeling about it too. When I was placing the bet, I knew that it wasn't going to work, but I just did it anyways. And then I got a non-alcoholic beer. I don't drink. Kind of hung out there for a little bit. It was kind of like a low-key kind of last 2 days, the weekend. I threw my back out last week, so I took the whole week off of work, which really sucked. Like, some people would think like, yay, a week off, but you're not doing anything. And it's also not just a week off of work, it'd be a week off of the gym as well. So I'm in bed with like a messed up back. So a week off of my wrestling, which I do like these grappling classes. And yeah, so I was in bed for a week, and that really sucked. It was the shittiest week, the longest week. So now I'm kind of really just wanting to get back and just kind of be around people and lift and get some blood flowing. Because a week in bed really sucked. I'm really pumped about spring happening soon. I don't really like winter. I've never really liked winter. I don't ski. I don't do the ski-doo. I don't travel. So I'm kind of stuck, and it's cloudy and it's gray. It gets dark early, and it just kind of depresses me. And I've kind of been depressed the last 2-3 months. The seasonal depression. It's not, I guess, true depression too, but like it gets really bad in the winter when it's clouded over. So the spring will be nice. Yeah, that's it. Going to work tomorrow, first day back after the injury. And I don't know exactly when I'm going to do my next video on here, and exactly the format and the kind of things I'm going to be talking about on here might change, because I've been kind of going through like a transitionary period where I've lost interest in a lot of the topics that I was talking about, but I know that spark is going to come back to like talk about a lot of the things that I was talking about on here, and doing a lot of the videos that I was doing on here before. I just don't want to force it and feel like I'm trying to push a narrative to make, watch hours on here or something like that. I was shooting like a lot of nature videos on here, as people who have been subscribed for a while know. And I haven't really been in nature because it was winter, and I don't have my dog anymore. That kind of drags me out in the winter. In the winter, I kind of just want to hibernate if I don't have a dog. And like I said, I don't ski or anything. So I've been just working and just been low key and kind of trying to focus on my diet and my way of thinking. I've been trying to do less scrolling. Pretty much the typical stuff that everyone tries to do, and the carrot on the stick keeps moving, and like we never catch it. We're always trying to make ourselves better, and I think some people don't, but making yourself better is just like treading water. If you don't make yourself better, you're just gonna sink. So that's the stressful part of life growing up, is you got to do more just to maintain what you have. So I mean, I'm not opposed to giving advice to anyone younger than me to lock in when you're even in your teens, like if you're doing like homework at like your job, like if you have a part-time job and then you're on your lunch break, you're doing your homework, and then try to get your GPA up, try to get into a college or university course that actually will pay, not something like creative writing or philosophy or something that you're going to need to get basically a doctorate in and then teach at the university or a high school maybe. But get something that's actually relative to the real world. But I don't know why I'm giving advice. Like, I suck, so why am I giving advice? But I shouldn't say I suck, but yeah, right now I'm cooking a potato. So it makes sense to make this video because if anyone knows baked potatoes, they take forever, and I kind of want to go out right now and honestly go to the casino and probably just sit there with the non-alcoholic beer, not even gamble, just to be out and doing something after this back injury of just being like a vampire for a week in bed. Like, felt so stupid just laying there. And it was actually literally, I couldn't stand up. Like, standing up would like compress my spine or something, and I actually literally for 2 days had to stay completely in bed, and then another 3 to 4 days were kind of like limping around the place, and then it kind of got to the spot where then I could go out, but I had to catch up on like all the dishes that piled up and stuff. So like I was literally at home like for like a week, and the pain was really bad, and I tried to ice it, and the ice did numb the inflammation and the pain, but I think it actually made it worse because it just kind of locked in whatever kind of muscle imbalance or whatever happened. So yeah, it was a shitty week. Not the shittiest week I've ever had, but it was definitely knocked the wind out of my sails again. Seems to happen a lot to me. I don't know who's still here, because my subscribers have dropped a lot since I haven't posted in like, because I was aggressively posting like 2 years ago to even a year ago. I was doing like 4 videos a week, and then I kind of just went kind of silent. But if anyone's still around that remembers, I had shingles like 2 years ago, and that was way shittier than this. But I think that came at a better time for me. I think even though this wasn't as shitty as the shingles in terms of pain and just kind of like comical value of how like the fuck did I get shingles, like sometimes like a tragedy happens and you kind of have to laugh because it's just so bad. This was actually, even though the injury wasn't as bad as the shingles, I think this week was actually rougher just because it happened at the end of a long dark winter, and I haven't been doing much the last month. I already was feeling down, and it just kind of took me out. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good now. I've been kind of stressing about like career options. I've been asking like chat GPT everything, every like hustle and way to make money. But I know it's just got to lock into something. You got to get something and lock into something. And I've been forever chronically stuck in gig work, and a lot of kind of, really, to be blunt, like problems in my own head that I need to get over, and probably am getting over. I think I am healing in a major way over the last couple months, but it's been kind of painful. But long story short, rant kind of going to a close. I don't exactly know what this video is. It's just me venting. Do people want to hear that? I don't know, but it is what it is. I'm going to try to get some nature videos out. I have some ASMR stuff coming out. I'm going to be doing that. I want to do some like comedy type videos. Like I have a little bit of a comedic streak in me when I'm feeling good. And sometimes I just get winded, and like I said, like the wind knocked out of my sails, and I just kind of get really stuck in my head. And like the back thing, that was like a week of just not even seeing anybody. That was like stuff like that. It takes me like 2 steps back. But I'm really kind of naturally a more playful person. I've been in my head stressed so much the last couple of years. I've kind of repressed that, and I kind of want to do something creative or comedic. But I don't really have any outlets that are open to me other than just kind of the journaling I've been doing and these quick videos that I've been doing on here. But I have been writing kind of like jokes, like stand-up comedian kind of jokes, but I don't know. The kind of vague idea in the back of my head is to do like an open mic sometime in the summer. Like if I'm just kind of feeling spontaneous, like to kind of have the jokes that I've prepared in the journal somewhat memorized and kind of go up on a day that I'm kind of feeling confident or funny, and kind of try to do it. But I don't know what'll happen there. I'm trying to do things. I'm at the wrestling club. I'm doing climb gym every now and again, which is money, and it's money I don't really have. Like you have to spend so much money just to even be in like a social setting now, which is kind of crazy. But that's the way it's always been. I don't want to be some kind of, I don't want to be like some kind of Nick Fuentes type character where I'm kind of complaining about modern times on here. I don't want to kind of go down that rabbit hole. But I mean, inflation is pretty stupid right now, so I think everybody will agree on that. But yeah, I feel decent right now. Feel good that I'm just kind of shooting the shit, making this video. When my food's cooking, I'll go out, kind of just sit, see if I could, find something to do, maybe someone to talk to. But yeah, I don't want to sound too destitute over here. But yeah, it's been pretty rough with the week off, because it was literally no gym, no work, no even really going outside. Like I was indoors for a week, and that was after like 3 months of winter darkness. So like that was actually pretty rough, and I'm coming out of it, and I guess kind of like feeling optimistic. And that's probably why I'm making this long-winded video, is because I just want to talk, because I haven't even said like anything to anyone for like a week. But yeah, expect more videos. Like I'm feeling up to making videos again. I don't think anyone's here. My momentum's gone, so I'm gonna have to build motion again, build some momentum again. But I think my algo on here is probably still at least halfway intact. So I'll give it a go. I won't give it as huge a jump in as I did 2 years ago right away, because I've been kind of thinking about maybe taking like an apprenticeship if they're hiring in the spring, because apparently in my area they're really not looking for apprentices even right now. Like the job market is really weird, where everyone's complaining that they can't find work, and then employers are complaining that they can't find like employees. So it's like, what's going on there? I guess no one can really find work that pays. That's something that's across the board. That's probably been happening for like 100,000 years. But I have so many thoughts in my head that I need to get out about just direction and like career and stuff like that. Like I'm kind of thinking about like career, but at the same time, I've already been working through my 20s, and I kind of sacrificed a lot to get nowhere. And like I fell into the trap of going to work and then going home and not doing anything. And now I kind of want to live. And I've had these kind of gigs, service jobs that really didn't build a career, but I didn't build a social life really either, because I was just going to work and then coming home, or going to the gym, which is kind of a solo thing, just lifting weights. So I was kind of like just living like a monk, and like I was really focused on my diet and like not eating anything unhealthy, and just kind of focusing on getting more protein and, you know, lean fats. And like I was kind of like Dorian Yates podcasts, lifting weights, work, and not really, you know, socializing. And I don't really have much of a career outlook or like a social grouping. So I'm kind of like, usually people have one of those two and they're like, they regret not building the other. But I kind of like, to be 100% honest with you, I don't have either really. And I kind of want to build both at the same time, which is really hard. But it's not too late. I don't think. I think there's a lot of doom and gloom online, where you're scrolling and you're seeing people, you know, say it's doom and gloom and you got to fake it till you make it. And I think you do have to fake it till you make it to a degree, because no one's going to want to be around you if you're just complaining about your problems or you have no emotion. But I don't know. I don't even know where that thought was going, but I got to get out more. I got to build social life and career at the same time, is kind of what I'm saying, which is really hard. And it's especially hard to do both those things and still eat clean, not be like an alcoholic, because a lot of people, their social life, like especially in the trades or anything like maintenance or labor related, their social life is like alcohol based. So they go to work, and then basically that's what my workaround in my mind through my 20s is I was going to work and I wasn't going out to the bar and getting drunk and socializing. So I was going home, I was prepping like potatoes, I was going to the gym, I was drinking protein shakes. So in my mind, I was ahead, right? Because I was not poisoning my body. And actually, in a big way, I am, because I did look after my body, and I do know more about diet than a lot of people, perhaps. But I still could have went out, you know, 2 nights a week and then had like a non-alcoholic beer or something. Like, I regret not doing that. But yeah, in my mind, I was just better than everyone, maybe even because I wasn't like an alcoholic or something. Like, my dad was a drinker, so maybe I was doing something subconsciously there. But yeah, I gotta have more balance in my life, and I'm working on that right now. And this video is just me rambling. So hopefully someone found something interesting in this, because it's just kind of, there's no direction even in this video, which is suiting because I'm saying there's no direction in my life. But anyways, it's me just opening up to the complete internet so anyone can see just anyone can listen to my unfiltered mental processing for 20 minutes straight if they so choose, which I don't know. But I should close this right away, because I'm going to just keep fucking saying all kinds of shit. But anyways, looking forward to spring, slightly optimistic, gonna do more videos. I'm gonna prune the videos down a bit more so they're not all over the place like this one. But I had a lot to say just because I've fucked up my back and I haven't been able to leave the place for a week. So that's my spiel for right now. And hopefully my food is ready soon, because I don't really want to even sit around here waiting for the food, which is another thing that I really fell into the last few years, is this meal prepping. I need to build a better system for it. I'm a very picky eater. I have really weird eating habits. Like, I have obsessive compulsive disorder. And like my eating actually, like my meal prepping and my eating and the textures of the food, like it takes an absurd amount of time for me to do any of this. Like, it's not like it's almost like Rubber Room type. Like, who's that guy? Howard Hughes, the guy that Leonardo DiCaprio played the video where he just lived in like a room because he's so afraid of germs, and it like got that like pathological. It's kind of like that, but with food with me, and it is OCD. I have the official diagnosis, and I've tried medication, but the medications don't really work. So I just kind of get over it, but it's so ingrained in my brain, and the doom scrolling that we all do about like the seed oils, or maybe not all of us, but like kind of like the seed oils and the microplastics and the GMO and all that kind of stuff. Like, yeah, that really takes me out. So I kind of got to just go with the flow more and maybe try more foods, and then not worry about it not tasting good in my mouth, and just try to get over it. But it's hard. It's actually causes anxiety, and it causes like a weird, like it's a weird feeling. Like it feels like some foods actually feel like an emergency. Like I don't even want them around me. Like it's like an actual like phobia. But I have been getting better on that. But anyways, yeah, so piss shit, and hopefully that doesn't cause this whole video to get flagged, because I said that at the end, but I just wanted to put that in there spontaneously. But yeah, so anyways, I hope everyone's doing good. It's tough out there. It's getting tougher. It's going to actually get legitimately tough in the next decade, I think. I think we've been saying it's been tough, and it has been tough, but I think it's going to get so fucking crazy tough in the next decade that I think people are going to laugh at some crazy things, because you can only really laugh in tragedy. There comes a point where you can't even cry anymore. You just laugh. But anyways, hope everyone's doing good. Peace out. Stay positive. Optimistic shit. Get out in nature. See a waterfall. Pet a dog. Do all that kind of stuff. And God bless.